U.S. President Donald Trump says he has begun arrangements for a trilateral meeting with Russia and Ukraine. The announcement comes after Trump met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and 7 European leaders at the White House. Monday's meeting follows Trump's meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska last week. Well, let's now get reactions from Kyiv. I'm now joined by Audrey McAlpine, who joins us from there. Audrey, what have been the reactions in Kyiv following Zelensky's visit to the United States?
Well, certainly a huge sigh of relief from Ukrainians this morning, who will be happy to see not a repeat of that last meeting that took place in the Oval Office earlier this year. Zelenskyy called the meetings positive. His chief of staff, Andriy Yermak, who was present at the meetings, calling them historic, and local media as well applauding Zelenskyy on his ability to walk this diplomatic tightrope. But there are still some lingering questions, especially regarding security guarantees. Denis Shmyhal, the Prime Minister of Ukraine, warned that peace without guarantees, is not possible. There's also this lingering question of a ceasefire. This was something that was re-proposed by European allies on Sunday, and we saw these attacks that took place just the night before this meeting, which is why for Ukrainians they would like to see an end to these violence and bombings while peace negotiations continue. But overall, there is still a lot of skepticism from the Ukrainian side, who have a deep history with Russia. Mayor Klitschko, Kyiv's mayor, said Putin doesn't want peace. He wants Ukraine to surrender. He wants to rebuild his forces so he can attack again. And that is a feeling that you get from many Ukrainians here on the ground. They are cautiously optimistic. They very much want peace, but they fear that a lot of these efforts are just to kick the can down the road, so to speak, and to stall efforts while Vladimir Putin continues to take Ukraine's territory, especially in this Donbass region where they are having some success. So I would say, in general, a cautious optimism, but still many lingering questions about what the actual concrete takeaways were from yesterday for Ukraine.